أيها الأحبة الكرام، مشاهدينا متابعينا في كل مكان، متابعي ومشاهدي قنوات واجهة مشعة للدوري السعودي أمام واحد من أقوى الأندية الأوروبية حاليا. هنا واجهة التي تنطلق ما بين الفاول هنا، ومن خلال هذا اللقاء اليوم من خلال لمسة في كرة مشتركة بينه وبين رونالدو. يا الله يا الله، منذ متى؟ منذ عام 2020 ونحن نتحدث عن آخر لقاء شارك نيمار تلاقى باتجاه كيليان. نجوم كبيرة تتلالى هنا في الدرة، بينما هنا فرصة ليو. في وقت الحديث عن النجوم وعن تلالؤ هذا النجوم لمرة، هذا الذي يسجل في كل مرة، هذا الذي يظهر بريق على الدوام. إنه ليو يسجل أول أهداف هذا اللقاء. هو الكريم لا يبخل، نعم لا يبخل أمام كل المحبين، أمام كل نيمار. وصلت إلى
Roberto Carlos. Brazil's throwing. Asking for the ball, Kaká. And Kaká will race onto this, but it's just kept away from him. And Zidane then plays it back. And Sanyol will play it forward, but only straight onto the chest of Carlos. Kaká now, any magic from the man from AC Milan? Thuram took it off him. Ribéry. Well dispossessed. Nobody's making any progress in this game. Maybe Abidal will here for France, Les Bleus. Bit of pushing and shoving on Malou there, but we see again just what Zidane can do with a football. Most of us do it in our dreams. He actually does it in reality. And he will take a free kick here for the French, and the tall man Vieira is up there. So is Thuram. So will be Gallas. Danger now. Here is a big chance. France have the lead. Thierry Henry has stooped for the glory, and it's Brazil 0, France 1. They call him terrific Thierry in France and in London. And Thierry Henry has brought the contest to light. He's brought Raymond Domenech to his feet. He's got every French arm and the whole of the country and the whole of the stadium in Frankfurt waving in salute. No question of offside. He'd stolen away, but where were the markers? They were all preoccupied with others, and Henry took full advantage to prod it home. It's little more than a toe poke. It's one of the most famous toe pokes of Thierry's career.
كرة منقولة عن طريق اليوم، لكنها مقطوعة. سالم عندها كرة وصلت إلى الأسطورة رونالدو. كاد الرد أن يأتي من جانب الصاروخ موديرا بتسديدة يسوي إلى مبابي والعرضية، لكن التغطية في اللحظات الأخيرة في كرة أبعدت إلى خارج الملعب وتحولت إلى ركلة ركنية. طبعا فريق موسم الرياض قابل كثيرة. كرة منقولة عرضية وصلت عالية، فرصة لم تأتي على ذكر اللاعبين الخلف. جوستافو يحاول فيها ممتازة إلى الدور. رونالدو عن طريق رونالدو مر. رونالدو تقدم، رونالدو سقط، لكن لا وجود لخطأ في اللقطة الماضية. التسويق موسم الرياض، ممتازة النقلة الانطلاقة. يا سلام، رائعة كانت الثلاثية في اللقطة الماضية ما بين سالم ولويس لمصلحة فريق موسم الرياض. كرة منقولة عالية لكنها طالت، مرت من الجميع وتحولت إلى ليو تمريرة. دائما تمريراته وكأنها هدايا. كرة منقولة عرضية، نيمار خطيرة تأتي للثاني، ولكن حارس المرمى لاويس يتصدى في الكرة الماضية. عادت بجديد، يحاول الفرنسي، هذا هو فتى باريس الخارق. كرة منقولة إلى كيليان والعرضية، ولكن طالت الكرة وتحولت بعد ذلك لتصل مجددا إلى الطرف الأيسر لفريق موسم الرياض. جميلة رائعة، الله، وكأنه فريق واحد منذ أشهر. عودة بعد ذلك باتجاه رونالدو من أمام ماركينيز. لمسات، دعات، لمحات، سهل. بابي يحاول، تفويت هنا. ليو عندك كرة، يا لها من كرة بعيدة كانت الكرة الماضية، تحولت إلى خط. بدأت في سالم بكرة ممتازة إلى رونالدو. اليوم ممتازة الكرة إلى كيليان، بعد ذلك تصل إلى خوان برنات. عنده كرة من الطرف الأيسر، برنات إلى كيليان. يا سلام، الله على كرة جميلة رائعة في اللقطة الماضية. ما زالت إلى أشرف ميسي. بابي أمر ليس بجديد. فإن قلنا عن تمريرات فقط ظلمناها، وإن قلنا عنها هدايا فهي أروع مع هاتين الأسطورتين. كرة منقولة على وقع الأنغام كما تعودنا أن نشاهد. ليو يحاول، الفرصة تزيد، لكن بعيدة. كرة ليو في اللقطة الماضية القارية. كرة منقولة عرضية داخل منطقة. ماريجا عنده كرة. ماريجا تقدم من أمام على مباشرة. كرة منقولة عالية.
I doubt they'll be doing that tonight. There's a sweetness about the French play now as Makelele pops it through beyond Henry, straight to Dida. Only the second goal Brazil have conceded. Well, it was in this stadium that Brazil won the Confederations Cup last summer with a sumptuous performance against Argentina. They won 4-1 that day, but they're already a goal down in this one. Oh, a shocker of a ball. I think Barthez will get to it. Ronaldinho didn't quite react quickly enough. And I'm not sure Dida's reacted quickly enough here either. Questions for both goalkeepers to answer. Away goes Carlos, powering forward. Now we'll see the true Brazil. Now we'll see whether they're up to it. And they're under pressure, the world champions. It could be an all-European contest from here on in. If it's France against Portugal, it will follow Germany against Italy. And it'll be Viva Europa. And I'm afraid they won't like that down in South America. And Thierry Henry has done the business for his country again. He's just signed a new contract to stay in the English Premier League with Arsenal. He overtook great names like Ian Wright and Cliff Paston at that club last season. And he has just scored a precious, precious goal for the French here. Thuram. Now Gallas. Of course, the French, it's going to test their durability, whether they can hold on to this advantage they got for themselves. Henry scored against Korea and he scored against Togo, but asking which goal of the three he'll remember most. I suspect it might be the one against Brazil. Half an hour to go in Frankfurt. And Gallas says hello to a few photographers and guarantees a very close-up picture in the papers tomorrow. Here it is again. Zidane's free kick, absolutely perfect for him to power it into the roof of the Brazilian net. Vive la France. Oh no. There's another race on here, led by Ribéry. Another is getting better. Without actually crossing the white line. I'm sure he wasn't intending to score here, Frank Ribéry, and neither was the Brazilian defender who nearly got a touch on it. Well, he did get a big, big touch on it. Oh, how close to an own goal here from Juan. Horrible moment for the defender. Well, they're all good moments for the French to savour at the moment. Another Zidane corner. The anywhere will do attitude there adopted by Ribéry as he pots it back to Sagnol, further back to Barthez. But we've got a contest here now for the next 28.5 minutes. The onus very much on the Brazilians. They have to find a goal even to take the game into extra time. And Adriano is poised to come on, the Inter Milan striker. Now Roberto Carlos. First time ball in, easily met. Juan. Juninho fouled as Henry came back. Free kick taken, and the referee says play on. Roberto Carlos will play on. It'll be met on the far side by Cafu. 4 yellow shirts already across the centre, but so too is Makelele there for France. Malouda loses it. That's not what his coach would have asked for him. Cafu's trying to win a corner for his side here, and he's done that. So Adriano to come on. Well, it's a positive move, this, because it's Juninho, a midfielder, who comes off. Goals demanded by the Brazilians. And Adriano, a man who's struck 25 for his country, is one of those in here for this. Drops awkwardly for Henry, who can't make tracks. Not sure what Henry's saying there to the referee, but he's said something, however. Zé Roberto. And of course, the other thing that could happen is that France might get a second goal on a breakout, like this one. Ribéry, still. Roberto Carlos across. Ribéry, it was a good tackle. They weren't about to let him do to Brazil what he did to Spain. Okay, Roberto Carlos has got a boot across his shin. He went into the tackle, he just went over awkwardly on his ankle, actually. But he did his job in curbing Ribéry's intentions. And whenever you say a scoreline like that, shockwaves reverberate around the footballing world. Nobody ever expects Brazil to lose. But Raymond Domenech, his side will feel that they have a bit of an Indian sign on Brazil. Remember, they beat them in that 1998 final so convincingly as well, 3-0. And they've only ever lost to them once, and that was 48 years ago in competitive action. Now then, it might be something here. Good running, stabbed away by Gilberto Silva to Ronaldo. He'll power on, but he's forgotten to take the ball with him. And the breakout is on the other end here, but it's a poorly laid pass for Thierry Henry. Can't get to that. Expect plenty of ebb and flow now. And it should flow towards the French goal now. Ronaldinho. Adriano. Big and powerful, and Ronaldinho getting away. The ball is good. The second one isn't. It just won't find Zé Roberto. Again, the Brazilians claim back pass, and again the referee shakes his head.
من جديد نقلة من الطرف الايسر، تمريرة بعد ذلك عن طريق فابيان رويس. كيليان امبابي والعرضية تأتي ماركينيوس وثاني الأهداف. دائما ما كان حلا حينما تستعصي الحلول. نعم، هنا ماركينيوس اللي ياما سجل المدافع الهداف. هذا هو ماركينيوس باختصار. نعم، هو المدافع الهداف. ماركينيوس هنا القائد، يصل ويحرز هدف التقدم للفريق الباريسي. هكذا أرسلت من جانب كيليان مبابي. قرأ تحرك
Adriano, big and powerful, and Ronaldinho getting away. The ball is good. The second one isn't. It just won't find Zé Roberto. Again, the Brazilians claim back pass, and again the referee shakes his head.
كيليان مبابي. راليو كرة الخطوات. يا سلام يا سلام من جانب نيمار. كانت الكرة الماضية للخطوات مع ليو. راسي الثالث 3. عبد الرحمن شاس. سعد عبد الحميد. عنده كرة في اليسار. بعد ذلك العرضية رونالدو.
Mano al portero fuera del área, pero estaba invalidada la acción. Y ahora el disparo tremendo, como lo intentó Talisca desde lejos. No hay tregua en estos 4 minutos de la segunda parte.
Tiene un cañón en la pierna izquierda. Talisca lo ha tenido siempre y a la primera que...
¿Quién la tiene? Una gran amistad.
Cuidado, Kylian, que le pega. Despejó a córner el portero.
Y era muy partidario de querer el balón, de sacar el balón.
Mbappé, Kylian, que intenta el 1 para 1. Con qué facilidad de nuevo el cambio de ritmo, qué velocidad. Ahora se frena en seco, de nuevo el recorte por dentro. Sigue Kylian, se mete en el área, el pase atrás y el gol. Qué jugadón se acaba de sacar de la manga Kylian Mbappé. Y el pase de la muerte atrás para que Sergio Ramos, prácticamente a placer, llegando desde atrás, sorprendiendo a la defensa, ponga el tercero en el marcador. Antes estuvo a punto de marcar el liqasi y ahora en este jugadón espectacular de Kylian Mbappé, asistencia para Ramos. Paris Saint-Germain 3, liqasi 2.
Increíble la jugada de Kylian Mbappé. Parece fácil, pero te para, te arranca, te vuelve a parar. Es muy difícil de defender.
Se frena, se vuelve a ir hacia adentro. Así no se puede. Vamos, porque se anticipó Sergio Ramos. ¡Ojo al córner! ¡Gol!
¿Cómo está el partido?
Acaba de empatar de nuevo el liqasi. Marca Jan, increíble el partido. Alternativa tras alternativa. No se rinde ningún equipo. Y al tanto de Ramos, al 3-2, responde ahora a balón parado el liqasi con ese saque de esquina que remató de cabeza Jan para poner el empate a 3 en el marcador. De nuevo las tablas en este amistoso que tiene poco de amistoso. Marca Jan. PSG 3, liqasi 3. A punto de llegar al 15 de la segunda parte, va el francés. Gol. Gol de Kylian, donde decía Jesse, a la derecha fuerte. Media altura, un poquito más bajo. El disparo que transforma a Mbappé para poner de nuevo al PSG por delante en el marcador. Una alternativa más en el encuentro. Ahí está cómo lo tira, ahora engañando al portero.
Y lo vimos como titular en el
Cristiano
Mundial.
se va.
Cristiano.
Se va Cristiano. En el 15 de la segunda parte, aquí da esta última media hora
Bueno,
las
parece
estrellas del...
que
Sí, sí.
es lo justo y
No ha
lo
querido
bonito.
tirar el penalti Messi.
de Leo Messi.
بدون امام كيلر رونالدو امام من اجل هدف من اجل عوده هنا دون رونالدو جول سي هكذا تدوي هنا في الدرة باحتفاليته المعتادة مثل ما اعتاد في كثير من الاحتفالات الصين هنا تحضر وتدوي في استاد الملك فهد الوليد بعد عودة الدون وبعد احراز رونالدو من علامة جزاء فعلها ليسجلها.
Di Maria pozisyonu hazırladı. Ronaldo. Selçuk. Snyder. Ceza sahası içi. Drogba ortada. Snyder Drogba'yı açtı. Ebu'ya topun gelişine. Ebu'ya gol! Çivi gibi çaktı. Ebu'ya çivi gibi çaktı. Mükemmel bir gol. Ebue.
And the breakout is on the other end here, but it's a poorly laid pass for Thierry Henry. Can't get to that. Expect plenty of ebb and flow now. And it should flow towards the French goal now. Ronaldinho. Adriano. Big and powerful, and Ronaldinho getting away. The ball is good. The second one isn't. It just won't find Zé Roberto. Again, the Brazilians claim back pass, and again the referee shakes his head. Makaleli, what a good game he's had. And Zidane. Malouda. They look to Zidane as a real outlet de France. He really has rediscovered his zest in the last 2 games. And he's here on the ball now. Movement ahead, and then he turns and checks. Spins, drags it back, rolls it out, inviting for Sanyol.
Melo, tekrar Selçuk. Sabri. Sağda Ebue. Sabri gitti. Bir çalım Sabri'den. Şimdi pas. Ceza sahası. Snyder attı. Gol! Gol! Snyder! 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 Tribünler ayakta Snyder!
The French have a corner. Again, Roberto Carlos showing his studs and critically winning the ball. France will slow it down. They know the clock is ticking away to their advantage. But there is plenty of time for Brazil to come back yet. They're not world champions for nothing. Ribéry with a corner for the French. It flashes through the area. Out they come, and Adriano will race onto the pass, and he'll get inside the French half. Ronaldo's across the 18-yard area. Still it's Adriano. He has a flashing left boot. And he uses it now to bring in, of all people, Cafu down the left wing. Then Ronaldinho. Cafu a second time. Goal kick. Ball came off the captain of Brazil. There's the step over from Ronaldinho, taken on by Cafu. And Vieira back doing a manful job for the French. Good decision from the official. Is it really going to be France-Portugal in the semi-final? Ronaldinho. Clever ball in. Adriano. Oh, well, he don't know whether he's feigning that. It looks as though he got a bang in the face. The referee saw nothing wrong, and Adriano's not made anything of it. So the play will continue, with Cafu now back in his rightful spot. On to Kaká. I'd love to see Kaká or Ronaldinho really come alive in this World Cup finals, but it's not happened yet. And one wonders if it's ever going to happen, or whether they've just had too much football and become rather stale. Cafu's long throw. Ribéry's got to do it all by himself. Vieira's caught. Free kick. Against his old Arsenal colleague Gilberto Silva there, Vieira. But it's Thierry Henry's goal. He's 36 for France, which splits these two teams right now. 21 minutes remain. Gilberto Silva. For Roberto Carlos. Dominic is wafting his arms around in the technical area. Ronaldinho is trying to conjure up some magic for Brazil. The longer ball will locate Cafu, who looks at it, thinks about it. He's allowed himself to get closed down, though. So they go all the way back to the halfway line almost. And now it's Juan. Ronaldo, still Ronaldo. Is there a surge left from him? He's gone to ground and he's got nothing for it. And now, all of a sudden, we've one-on-one at the other end. Henry against Lucio. Henry's ball in. Ribéry, and Dida makes an absolutely crucial intervention. 2-0 Brazil. Even Brazil might not have come back. Well, Dida served Brazil there by stretching himself, spreading himself, and making sure Ribéry didn't get a shot away, and making sure he didn't give away a free kick or a penalty as well. Well, that's the way it's going to be now. Brazil trying to attack as often as possible in these closing 20 minutes. France trying to exploit space on breakaways. With Henry and Zidane. They've got the bit between their teeth. Not sure how you say that in French. Makelele. Malouda. Can they find a second goal? Well, there's certainly a poise about France right now. They look as though they know how to retain a lead. Makelele finding Zidane. Henry. Not balked in the opinion of the referee. Brazil hang on again. And then they sally forth with Ronaldinho. They're not about to let him do anything. In fact, he's lost the possession. Henry may get a shot away here, but it only warms the fingers of Dida. The crowd at fever pitch now. I did say that goals always change matches, and that Thierry Henry goal is...
Ebu'ya pasını verdi. Amrabat. Amrabat'tan bir çalım. Drogba. Harika bir gol. Efsane bir gol. Efsane bir gol. Drogba. Drogba. Drogba.
Really breathed life into this contest, which was forgettable for 45 minutes. Roberto Carlos. Kaka ran over the ball, but it was only picked up by a Frenchman. And Zidane does his run-around routine. He's rolling off the ball. There's nobody in the world can do it like him, not even Ronaldinho.
تتلانا هنا في الدرة، بينما هنا فرصة ليو. الله! في وقت الحديث عن النجوم وعن تلألؤ هذا النجوم مرة، هذا الذي يسجل في كل مرة، هذا الذي يظهر بريق على الدوام. إنه ليو يسجل أول أهداف هذا اللقاء. هو الكريم لا يبخل. نعم لا يبخل.
And he'll retire happily if France win the World Cup. Now it's Thierry Henry. He's seen a gap. Tries to go racing through it. Malouda's across the centre. Won't get to him. Now that might be trouble for Sanyol. It's a yellow card, certainly, as he fended away the man there. And no doubt about it, that's a yellow card. He fended off Kaka illegally. And Sanyol is the first French player booked tonight. Well, you surely can't get away with this, I don't think. Kaka went out the arm. Definitely obstructed the opponent. Now it's Ronaldo for Brazil. So keen, of course, in his fourth World Cup finals to make yet another appearance in the final itself. The hero 4 years ago in Yokohama, Ronaldo. He scored both goals, remember. But at the moment, Brazil won't be there. Zidane seems to be just magnetising the ball. So does Ribéry. Henry, too far. French are going to bring on Sidney Govou. Any moment now, the man from Lyon will be a part of the game. He'll probably get 15 minutes of action, and a very, very important 15 minutes as well for France. And what an important 15 for Brazil too. A gloom will descend over South America tonight if Brazil go out. Thuram's underneath this one, but they're making a bit of a meal of it, the two of them. But 24 hours on from Argentina's elimination, this would be seen as a calamity for South American football if Brazil lose as well. Henry. Lucio's gone tearing into him. This is going to be another yellow card, I imagine, for yet another Brazilian. And that's 3 of the back 4 booked tonight, as Lucio also collects the yellow card to go into the referee's book alongside Cafu, Juan and Ronaldo. 4 Brazilians booked, and surely the signal for Govou to come on for the French. Once they've checked on the condition of Thierry Henry. Brazil too are making a switch down there, and Cafu will come off. And I wonder if this is the last time we'll ever see Cafu in World Cup finals. The man who's played a record 20 games will give way for these closing minutes to Cicinho, the young pretender, who was brilliant in Germany last summer in the Confederations Cup, the former Sao Paulo player, now at Real Madrid. Well, they need an injection of youth and pace and brilliance. And Govou too coming on, and he is actually going to take the place of Ribéry. Well, I didn't think they'd take Zidane off. So Sidney Govou of Lyon, who's another flyer on for Ribéry, who gets a warm hand from the French. They've really taken to him in his last performances. Still only won 8 caps for France, Franck Ribéry, but he's made a big impact in the last couple. Brazil have also got Robinho worn up and ready to come on, but they'll delay that substitution for a second or two. Zidane with a free kick for the French, who have 14 minutes to play out to retain this 1-goal advantage that would guarantee them that semi-final berth against the Portuguese. 13 minutes. Thierry Henry's goal on 57. And Govou is going to play through the centre with Henry on his right, it would seem, at the moment. I know they're switching roles now. Here is Cicinho with his first touch of the ball. And it's not a bad one because he's brought Kaká into play. Kaká covered by Gallas. But Brazil really have got nowhere when you consider that Bartes still hasn't had a shot to save tonight. That's a remarkable statistic in any game involving Brazil, that the opposition goalkeeper has not made a save. Zé Roberto. It's a useful ball in, and it's a useful bit of defending to keep it away as well. And now there is that switch that I was referring to. Robinho on for Kaká, who frankly has been disappointing. His tournament started well with a goal, the winner against Croatia. But what a moment for young Robinho to come in. With 12 minutes left in which to get a goal for Brazil. Here he goes, Robinho. They call him the new Garrincha. Lucio thumps it straight against the French boot. And Henry unable to break away because Roberto Carlos was there. Towering header from the little man. And I would expect France to make substitutions too, just to slow things down. That's what sides want to do at a time like this. And they will shortly bring on Sylvain Wiltord. another former Arsenal and Bordeaux player. But they have to counteract Robinho here for Brazil. A little over 10 minutes left for Brazil to get that one elusive goal. Robinho's in the thick of it. Others in yellow are too. The French must battle away to preserve their lead. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Oh, huge ball from Roberto Carlos, which is well defended. Superbly done by Abidal. And this must be trouble, I would have thought. Certainly a free kick against Maluda, but no card, and Brazil want to get on with it. We've been playing for exactly 80 minutes to the second. It's Ronaldinho for Brazil. They trail by a goal. Their crown is in danger of slipping off its head. It's a cross from Robinho to Cicinho. 4 yellow shirts converge in the penalty area. It drops to Ronaldinho. Big chance here, spurned. Robinho's in the thick of things already, but he can't find the target. But there's some urgency about Brazil, as you would expect there to be. Since Robinho's entry, he's already had 3 or 4 touches on the ball. And Maluda's the next to be replaced by the much more experienced Wiltord. Sylvain Wiltord has been used exclusively as a substitute in these World Cup finals and comes on for cap number 85 for his country. Zidane taken down. Well done, referee. He's in there very sharply. Tempers are going to get frayed in these closing minutes, so the urgency of the Brazilians. Zé Roberto going for the ball, caught Zidane, but it's hard to do anything else really from that position. France are on their way at the moment, en route to the semi-final, unless Brazil can find a goal, and they've not got long in which to do that. Govou gets head to ball. Sort of stole in there, but that's a free kick against the French and against Thierry Henry, who always gives that look as if he's the innocent party. It's a rare event for Brazil to go through 90 minutes without scoring at least once. They have 10 goals in the 4 previous matches, but they've rarely looked like scoring one tonight. Robinho, down he goes, free kick for them. No Juninho there to take free kicks anymore. Gallas says he was going for the ball, but then they always do say that. They've got the powerful figure of Adriano up there. Lucio, who once scored in a European Cup final for Bayer Leverkusen, is another in here. Brazil with 7 players inside the French penalty area. They need a goal. Haven't they ever needed one more desperately? Not for a long time, that's for sure. But the Brazilians will just be starting to think that the French have a hoodoo against them. It's amazing how that does happen in football. Some teams are just unable to beat other teams. The French are similarly positioned whenever they play Spain. They usually come out on top, as was shown the other evening. And it's slipping away for Carlos Alberto Pereira. Well, he's got the wise old head alongside him, Mario Zagallo. Dominica looks to the heavens again. I wonder if he's saying a little prayer there. Germany, Italy, Portugal through. France poised to join them in the last 4 of this outstanding World Cup finals. But Brazil with something to say yet. Robinho. Zeriberto will be pursued and harried. It's a chance for Ronaldo. He's dragged it wide. Those golden boots didn't have a golden touch. Once again, there was a Frenchman getting across his line of vision. And that's what opponents have to do. And how well Sidney Govou did it. Once again, France slow it down with a potential substitution. And very, very slowly, I think they're withdrawing the goal scorer. Thierry Henry will play no further part. Well, Dominic must have considered the penalty shootout. If Brazil were to get a goal, we could have extra time and penalties. Louis Saha of Manchester United is on in place of Henry of Arsenal. But this is France. And Saha, who's not played since the game against Switzerland in the opening match, is on now. So Saha, Govou, Wiltord all on for France with 4.5 minutes, the distance between them and a semi-final place. Ronaldinho just keeps the ball in for Adriano. Well, there wouldn't appear to be a way through there, but Adriano does his best and gets the corner. Well, they might as well send Dida up because they need a goal. Everybody but Dida will be forward. Roberto Carlos will hover around the edge of the area. It's in from Ronaldinho, away by Bartes. He was fouled. Free kick, France. Flailing arm from the French goalkeeper. It mattered not that Lucio dispatched the shot high. And it came off Roberto Carlos and Saha was standing in an offside position.
Final del partido. Se termina este amistoso. Este último Messi contra Cristiano Ronaldo. ¿Quién sabe si volveremos a verlos? 7 balones de oro Messi. 5 balones de oro Cristiano. Han coincidido durante 15 años en una carrera que en duelos directos tal vez termine hoy aquí. Lo hemos visto en 4, 2 estrellas del fútbol mundial. Y aquí lo dejamos. 5-4 ha ganado el Paris Saint-Germain. Ha sido un placer, José.
Muchas gracias, Manu. Ha sido un placer, me lo he pasado muy bien, gracias.
Que te veamos pronto de nuevo en el campo, que seguro que será así.